Hey guys, MCM Mike here. Welcome back to another, or possibly the last episode of the Somnium Files. The reason why I say probably or might, what did I say? The reason why I'm a little bit unsure is because I'm not sure if this will be the last episode. You'll find out from the title of the video. But welcome to this episode of the Somnium Files. In the last episode, we were working on the last two routes that we have left in the game, including the Hitomi route. As you can see on this flowchart, on the JPEGotron down here, on the very right side, that is the Hitomi route. That is locked up once again. So, we only have one way to go. And that is what we're going to be tackling. If you're enjoying the series so far, please leave a like on the video, and if you're so inclined, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss stream VODs and other gaming content from me. I'm currently working on a video. The script is like 2/3 done, so hoping to get a video out by the end of the month, maybe early August at the latest. I'm really trying to set deadlines for myself. But yeah, you definitely don't want to miss that kind of content if you like my videos. And if you want to chat with me live about Somnium Files and other things gaming, follow me on Twitch. Link is in the description down below. With all that said and done, let's continue and possibly finish the Somnium Files. Hi, I'm in Japantown. Hi, in Japantown. I'm adopted. I'm not, though. I'm at a family member's house, the whole group is insomniac. Okay, yeah. Kinda hard to argue with that. So here we are, right here, Day 5 Tuesday. Let's begin the investigation. What's up, Sword? Can't believe it. I can't believe we're already here. It seems like just yesterday we started this game. Alright. Did everything transition well? Thank God. Oh my God. I'm stressing out. I want this to record perfectly. Like, because this is a very narrative-heavy experience.
Guys.
That's right. Okay, so this is where Sajima had his eye taken out. We found out that this is Boss.
Why? Why?
So far, what would you rate this game out of 2? At least a 5.
Boss?
What's up, Star?
What's going on here? Why did Boss kill So?
Let's see. Well, it wouldn't be the Somnium Files without hilarious things in the background, so let's observe her office, because we're not here very often. Electronic darts game. Wow, we're really, starting off with the funny stuff. Police poster. Snowboard. My friends told me there was a lot of funny stuff in this room. A boy band poster. A map on the wall. Okay, where is the funny stuff? Decorated Christmas tree. That's been here since the first time I was in this room. A plaster figure. There really isn't that much funny stuff here. Can we have a I'm the ferret, I speak for the memes, be a homophobe, and I'll break thy knees? Hell yeah. Allies for the win. Now you're examining everything at the one time it doesn't do the oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Boss's alibi for Shoko's murder.
Shoko was killed around 5 p.m. Friday. What was Boss doing at that time?
Unknown.
Boss's alibi for Renju's murder.
What about Saturday, 8 p.m.?
The time Renju was killed? Similarly unknown.
Do you think Boss did it? It's likely. I mean, it fits the trend of removing the left eye, and Boss has knowledge of the previous Cyclops killer, so if she wanted to do the same thing again, she has the knowledge. So it's entirely possible, and this is the timeline where a lot of main characters are dying, so it's really narrowing down who it could possibly be in this timeline. Pog Streamer Go Burr. More like Pog Streamer Go.
Iris and Ota were killed at different times. I was watching the stream on the call with Boss.
Good time to be a
Only
side
the
character,
first few
yeah.
minutes. The polar bear had not yet appeared on stream. It is possible that she made the call from somewhere off camera.
Where was Boss's phone at the time? Check her cell records.
Maybe
She did not
she
call
was
from a mobile
there. Maybe
phone.
she was originally in the polar bear
She
costume.
used a PC. Using a VPN service, she could have accessed her Abyss PC from the warehouse and made the call.
The receptionist did. Don't you do the receptionist like that? Receptionist is an innocent person who is very well endowed, but that is besides the point. I don't believe it. Boss?
Boss is the new Cyclops killer?
It's entirely
Shoko,
possible.
Renju, Iris, Ota, So.
I think
Boss
Date
killed
did
them
it.
all?
No.
The evidence makes that a likely possibility. So also had his left eye removed. Identical to Shoko, Renju, and Iris.
Number 89 still has a part to play in this timeline, I'm sure.
Date, I know where the boss is. I have picked up her GPS.
Where?
She is now at the Sagan residence.
She's
Somewhere
going after
inside
Hitomi.
Hitomi's house.
What?
The art style of the game, it's honestly amazing. The way it flows. I think I've been trapped into the land of game design simping. Oh my god, that is a good kind of simp, my friend. I highly recommend this game if you're into murder mysteries. I think Sejima did it. Which one? The music, it's murder time. Heck yeah. Well, actually, murder is bad, but yee. I think Aiba did it.
Hitomi! Hitomi!
I called for her, but there was no reply. I didn't see Boss either.
Iva, call Boss's phone.
On it.
She died. Yay! No. Hitomi did it. I knew it. What? Where's your proof? It's Nizet laws? No. Definitely not. Heard her phone vibrating. Where's it coming from? The game really said, hey, I got you some murder. Judas, no! Let's see, where is this coming from? Oh, probably from underneath the cushion.
No, that's not.
I know.
For the love of God. She's in the bookshelf. It's all in your head. Am I just really dumb? Don't answer that. There we go, kitchen counter. That took way longer than it should have.
Oh shit.
It sure does ring for a long time. You aren't dumb, my friend. I like to think I'm a smart
Konami
fella.
Date, you are under arrest for murder.
What the hell?
Drop your weapon. Comply.
Date may have done it. They don't sit well with me. It's a gut feeling. There's the boss. She set us up. There's no way we did it. She set us up. Oh, wow. Okay, just going right to the cuss words in the dialogue, huh? Boss, what the are you doing?
I could ask you the same thing. You killed Shoko Nadami, didn't you?
That's ridiculous. What are you talking about?
Don't lie.
There was no way Date did it. Where's Hitomi?
I don't know. She was gone when I got here.
Why did you come here?
Why would I tell you?
Did you kill the 5 victims?
Are you kidding me?
You're the new Cyclops killer.
What? Why do you think that?
You put a gun to So's head and pulled the trigger. I saw it with my own eye.
Shut up! Shut up! Stop lying!
Fight?
This is going nowhere.
Are you going to fight?
I have no choice.
I recommend against it. You have 0 chance of winning a firefight.
Well then, what can I do?
She's yelling, shut up, we're right, mates.
Let me
Heck yeah! I mean, it sucks that, you know, she's the murderer, but... eh. Sacrifices have to be made. Well, actually, that was kind of dark.
Date, what is that on the kitchen table? Could it be your favorite thing?
Only one thing.
The magazine.
You want me to look at a magazine now?
Just look.
It can't be. This is the stuff of legends. Only the most diehard fans have ever laid eyes on it.
That's an actual porno mag! Oh, that QuickTime event.
Wow! Limited edition!
That was the dumbest thing.
What?
Date, load Evolver with firebomb bullets. Shoot at the cloud.
Why?
Shoot at Cloud from Final Fantasy
Just
VII?
do as I say, and fast.
So we go from I'ma kill you for murder to limited edition! Yeah, pretty much. I mean, whenever Date sees porno magazine, I mean, his priorities go right out the window. There we go. Took me a second. His boy. For real, though. Also, who's gonna pay for the property damage? Hippity hoppity, you put damage on the property. Oh. Nothing was broken somehow. F in the chat who's currently in a heat wave. Oh,
She is probably
get
just
in line, pal.
unconscious. Her right shoulder and left leg suffered damage, but she will live.
A dust explosion, huh? Good thinking.
Thank you.
But you could have just had me throw the bag of flour.
That would have been too slow. To improve your reaction time, I had to improvise.
Yay, she'll be alive!
Mm-hmm.
We're in San Francisco, it's pretty pleasant. Ooh, San Fran.
Anyway, let's have a look. Hey, this is just a cooking magazine.
Nice. I mean, when you think about it, what's better? Breasts or breasts with food? The duality of man.
Boss is still unconscious. However, her brainwaves are stable. Syncing with her shouldn't be an issue.
Oh, we get to sync with Boss! Date, sweetie, what the flippity floppity? Good question.
Date, talking to her would be pointless. You do know that, don't you?
I decided to sync with her. Asking questions would just be wasting time. Even if she was awake, I can't imagine that she'd take kindly to an interrogation. How the turntables. Hitomi still hasn't been found. I have a bad feeling about this. But there's a good chance that Boss knows where she is. How would I get that information? Getting into her head would definitely be the quickest way. That's why I brought her here. This is literally the man who yelled over our magazine. He doesn't care. That is fair. That is very true. See if Mike figures out what's happening. Let's see indeed. Are we just not syncing, or? Breast or thigh, meat, personality. This is a KFC. Nice. Well, why are you so cooperative, Pewter?
Because I know that the boss is my enemy. I got the video from Aiba. I processed it and found that it showed no sign of tampering or editing.
Pewter, pew pew. Well, literally pew pew, because, you know, Sejima literally got shot, but yes. Pew pew for all intents and purposes.
That makes the odds of her being the culprit behind the other murders very high. Or maybe she had accomplices. Either way, she's a criminal. That's why I am cooperating with you, Special Agent Date. I want it as bad as you do. The truth.
Where is number 89?
I had him put back behind bars.
Okay. That's good.
Fuchu prison.
That's right. I couldn't keep him here. She has broken her right shoulder, as well as the fibula of her left leg. But her brain is perfectly healthy. You can sync with her.
Here we go.
Sure. Are the preparations done?
Ready anytime.
Let's see what her Somnium
Let's
looks
get
like.
started.
Date.
I know. 6-minute time limit. I'll be back before time's up.
Well then.
Looks like a
let's
memory
begin.
transfer machine. I mean, technically, it can function that way. If you're in Somnium for more than 6 minutes, the brains switch bodies. Last chance to guess right before it's fully revealed who did it. Boss. Gonna say it right now. Boss. In this route, it could be. In the final route, who knows? Boss is the big sus. Aha.
Time to loosen up.
Do you always have to come in like that?
It is of the utmost importance.
At a time like this?
Times like this are perfect. Anyway, it appears to be an abandoned factory of some kind.
What could Boss be hiding here?
Oh, it's the same killer in every route. Did you say insomnia? No, somnium.
Somnium scan.
Yeah, see
Activate.
somnium right there. Kinda weird how she's like moving side to side. That's weird. Alright, what are the mental locks? The red wall. The green wall. The yellow wall. The floor. She pretty. I agree. I like her design. Alright. Open the first door. I'm assuming this one?
A rusted metal door.
So, I don't think that's how that should work. Let's see. Is there another red wall with a door, or... Mental lock images don't matter that much, by the way. Good to know. Is it this door?
A rusted metal door.
Well, there's a lock on it. Put the pick in the keyhole? What pick? We don't have one. Is there like a lock pick that we have to find, or?
A rusted metal door.
Just a reminder, no backseat gaming. I'm sure you guys won't do that, but worth mentioning. Let's see. Well, investigate.
It is faint, but I hear the sound of meat being pierced.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
A rusted metal door.
Break lock with pick.
Break the lock with that.
Oh, there's the pick.
I will try.
That is very odd shaking. Can I front seat game? No.
All right, open
I don't
it.
even know what that means, but no. Well, there's Shoko. Did I mention this game is violent? Because it is. Sit in the back vibing. Games pog. Games are pretty pog, I will admit.
Several keys have fallen.
One of them must be the right one.
I do not have time to try all of them.
Hopefully there's some kind of sign.
Indeed.
Alright, so we have the first one.
Agent Date, you've got
You're
5
shitting me.
minutes.
5 keys? Well, I'm inclined to pick the one that has the pick on it. But I feel like that's what they want me to do. Let's see, where's door 2 on the map? There's door 0 and A.
It's a key.
I guess this one, because it has the ice pick in it.
The ice pick is next to this key. It appears to be correct.
That's what I said.
The tag is labeled A.
Oh, okay, so we go to
Right, give
door
me some
A.
credit.
That must mean you can use this key for something labeled A.
Like
Come
Iba.
on.
Okay, so where is
Agent Date,
that
you've got
door?
4 minutes.
It's over here.
door that looks like the Anywhere door. Perhaps we can use the key I just picked up.
Yeah, try that.
It opened. Odd. Isn't this the third floor? What is going on here?
Looks like the floors are connected in a weird way.
Quite the troublesome dream.
Wish my stream didn't keep buffering. Let me just make sure I'm not dropping frames. Alright. It's weird, it's good on my end. No frame drops over here. Let's go this way. Door. Wait, there's a key right that way.
A door with B written on it.
Kick it open?
That might have been a little much.
Stream video is lag, huh?
This is the second floor, but it is clearly not the door I just opened.
It's like a maze. I have to remember what door goes where.
I'm not sure what that is. I guess it's a Twitch thing, because there's no frame drops on my end.
Door C.
Network thing, yeah.
That might have been a little much.
Oh, we're on the second floor again.
We leave the second floor and come right back to it? This is confusing.
It's not frame drops. I'm assuming buffering would result in that,
You have
wouldn't it?
3
Or
minutes, Date.
aren't they, like, related somehow? Let's see, this looks like an important one. Shelf.
A bookshelf. There is an obvious wire tied to it.
Slide in the gap, investigate, push.
A bookshelf.
Wait, slide in the gap is just 999? Well, why else would it be 999? I mean, I would be... Oh, why did I...
Having the wire tied to it, it is a normal shelf. Also, it appears that there is a door behind it.
To move the shelf, we need to...
Move the wire. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I kinda need that. Well, hold on, let's see, where's the wire? It's right up there. And it goes over that way. It's connected to the steel drum.
An oil drum hung with wire.
Make really good use of the timies. Think you dropped this, my dude? Have an excellent stream. Aw, thanks, Ghost. You're a king as well. I'm assuming that one option that was 999 seconds was just to fake me out. So we're gonna try to push this. I think this is what we need to do. I am a god gamer.
Oh,
Guess you should check that door.
Nice.
a rusted metal door. It does not appear to be locked.
So that's how they killed Renju. And there's the key. With the watch. That's Renju's watch.
This again.
So we can't just grab one. We have to be careful.
Alright, cool. We're doing well. Where's the key? Where's the key? Where's the key? Where's the beautiful key? Key 250. Oh, they all have watches. Ah, that's evil. Let's see. What does this say?
It's a key with a watch beside it. The hands indicate 8 o'clock.
No. So, what keys do we have to work? So we have 11, 8, 5, 345, and 250. Oh, that's probably the time that Renju was found. Or the time he was killed. Mike, what do you think's going on? Well, considering we're in the boss's Somnium, and we are seeing all the killings, we're seeing the ice pick associated with Shoko, we're seeing the watch associated with Renju. These are all items that pertain to the victim significantly. So Boss knows way more than she lets on, although I'm pretty sure that was the obvious part. So either Boss is the killer, or she was associated with the killer. I'm just trying to figure out what key do we go with? Because let's see. Shoko was murdered around 11, I think. So it's not that one. I believe we found Renju's body around 250. So I want to say that's the one. The thing is, I really don't want to have to redo the Somnium, because this is hard. Probably gonna have to. Damn. Alright, so I think 250 is the key to go with, because that was when Renju was found. 2:50 a.m.
It's a key with a watch beside it. The hands indicate... Whoa! This is not it.
Is the time on the clock relevant?
It would be quite the simple gimmick.
Or they just want us to think that.
True.
We do have some retries to work with.
Hurry.
So, what other key could it be? 345, 580. 345. That was also close to when we found him. Okay, and if it's not this one, then we can do the retry.
It's a key with the hand.
This isn't it either.
Damn.
If the time on the clock is relevant, what is it related to?
Something to do with Renju?
Alright, we can at least retry. Let's load from lock 1 so we'll have more time to work with, so we can go back to before I wasted the
Dante,
useful
you've got
time.
5 minutes.
So this was the key.
It's a key.
Agent Dante, you've got 4 minutes.
A door. Perhaps. A door.
Alright, open.
Doors.
Alright, now we have some more time to work with. So I believe go this way. And we go to the steel drum.
A
And then we push it.
oh.
Wait. So we can look at it here. So the watch says 8. The watch says 8. So that has to be the one. So the watch that says 8 is probably the one we're looking for. Oh, we went the wrong way.
It's the hand.
56. Oh, that's gonna be a lot.
Saturday night at 8 matches Renju's estimated time of death.
Oh, so that was the time of death, too.
D is written on the tag. Let's go, Date.
Alright. We're cutting it
The
close.
D door. I will try.
You think Harold did it? Like Harold, from Civ 6. It was Harold from Civ 6. I knew it. All those votes. Cutting it close is a bit of an understatement, yeah. Looks like control panel. That's the door we need.
Rows of monitors and buttons.
Oh, that's Harold, not Harold. Oh, of course. How foolish of me.
This appears to be old.
Yeah,
I
no
believe
shit.
this computer controls the factory's electronics. It appears to require a key to activate.
Oh, of course it does. Alright.
broken pipe. What is leaking out? You want me to cover this hot hole? You're making me do some dangerous things.
Did all the MERS or just the most recent one?
Perhaps that will work?
Hard to say. I think Boss was somewhat associated with the previous ones, but was only the perpetrator for the most recent one.
It's a broken pipe.
Oh, kick. There we go.
Oh,
You were surprised, admit it.
a rusted metal
Less than
door.
1 minute.
Most
Hurry.
of the ice is gone now. I think I can open this door.
And there's the one with Iris and the ice cutting machine.
This key has control panel written on the tab.
Gee, I
Control
wonder.
panel? The one right there?
This is gonna be close. We're probably gonna have to redo this again just because we have such little time.
Rows of monitors.
If we investigate, we could just use the time.
Rows of.
That's the strat.
There! Oh!
So?
I see. If we move the scaffold, a new route appears.
Okay, let's move it.
But how do we move it is the question. Much less in the little time we have. So we have to move the scaffolding. Let's see. Simply be good at the game and win? I tried that before. It didn't work so well. Wait, maybe the control panel does that?
Rows of.
Press switch.
Hey, it got stuck.
This button is indeed the one needed to move the scaffold, but.
Huh. There might be another step we have to do first.
What else could it be? What if we
Rows of.
what if we rotate the key? What if it wasn't Boss and it was actually Moss? That damn stuff on the trees.
It shrunk.
Rows of.
Your cousin?
Oh,
I see. Row.
Well, there we go.
it extended.
Now we can use the route to door B.
Open the B door. We're not gonna be able to get there in time.
Dante, 30 seconds.
So we go to the left. Oh, we're not gonna be able to make it.
Door.
B? What's the buzz? Is that the one? I'm assuming that. So there's door E and then E with an apostrophe. Oh, this is confusing as hell. What the hell is that? Which one do we go to? I'm assuming we have to go to the upstairs. This one. Please be the right one. Was that the right one? I don't know. Why is there another E? There's too many E's.
Door E.
Why do we just go through this one? This one. Oh my god! This is why I have trust issues. I don't know. Do we need to go to the third floor? Wait. We have to get to door F, don't we? No, wait, no, we were instructed to go to door D. I don't know. Door J? There isn't one. Oh my god, this is so confusing. Wait, let's go back. We have one retry. Opened the third door. So, now we know what to do with the scaffolding.
Rows of.
Investigate.
Rows of.
Insert key.
Rows of.
Press the switch.
Rows.
Rotate.
Row.
Press the switch. And then you rotate the key.
It extended.
Alright. So now we know what to do next. So you go to the
Now
left.
we can use the route to door B.
Door B. Just need to open the B comma or B apostrophe door. Alright. So we go down here. Door D.
Door.
And then door B with an apostrophe. It's over there. So you have to go. So we have to go through door C. So you have to go all the way around? I want to make sure I'm reading this right. Okay. I think I get what we have to do.
Dante, 30 seconds.
It's door C. This is the one we want.
Door C.
Yes, this is what we want. This is door B.
Door B.
Yes. That puts us on the right path. We don't have that much time.
Out of time.
Door.
Open.
The first floor.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Well, we were right there. Here it is.
A power cord.
Kick.
If this were pointed in a different direction, something might happen to the door. No, this is different. That won't work this time. Date, there is no time left.
I knew it.
Damn it, what?
Alright, now we know what to do. We can speed run right through this. Oh. Restart. We're just speed run through this bad boy.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes. Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Door.
We...
An old.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Sorry if I'm being really quiet, I'm just, like, making sure I can focus. I think we've got this down pat. Alright. Let's go through here.
Less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Now we know what to do with the pipe. So now we kick. So we kick the pipe, melt the door. Open. We run in here. Investigate to waste the times 10.
Rows of
And then we insert the key.
rows of
We rotate the key to shrink the bridge.
rows
Press the switch to move the bridge.
row
And we rotate the key again to expand it. Left. Down.
door
Alright. Then we loop around very carefully, not to get caught on anything, so that we can save as much time as possible. That's door C. And then that's B. Okay. We're back here. Now we can go through.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
We go down here, door F. We open. And the big door.
a power
Everything costs so much. So we go to the ladder.
um,
Everything is $9.99. Okay. If we didn't have that times 10, we would have been able to get through. We still have 3 retries that we can work with.
a power cord.
If we get shocked.
I know that you are joking, but could you please consider the appropriate time and place?
You're seriously lecturing me right now?
Excuse me?
Sorry, man.
Damn it!
Date, there is
Damn it, what?
Okay, we still have a few retries left. You can do it. I hope so. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do if I don't. That was the door. That's right, control panel. Our friendship.
rows of rows
Perfect. Alright.
door
Then go. Is that the one we want? Door C, yes. I should have kept that timing. What was I thinking? We'll keep the 1/10 and the 1/9. Yeah. It's better to have 2 to work with.
Less than 1 minute! Hurry!
Alright, so now... kick open. That gives us another timing. We don't have to worry about the times 10. Alright. So... let's take a second to consider our options. We need to open that door, so we have access to a ladder. And, let's see. Get electrocuted doesn't work. Kicking doesn't work. Investigate won't do anything for us. Everything costs 9,009. We needed the one timey. We needed the single timey. Gotta be kidding me. We actually needed that. The least we could do, we could at least check the commands on the ladder to see if any of these work. Damn. Actually, no. Now we know exactly what to do. Now we know that we need the one-timey to do something. I know it seems like this is very repetitive, and it is, but this is just how we have to do it because I am very stupid. Go out. So we keep the one time. We don't use this one. Open.
Less than 1 minute! Hurry!
Alright, then we use the 1/9 here. And then we use the 1/9 on the kick open. Alright. So now we're back here. Where's that ladder take us? Takes us up to that floor. Why would we need to go up there? Obviously that cord is significant. That cord goes up there, which is probably why they want us to go up there. We only have one chance to use this. I think climb up is the strat. I think that's what we have to do.
I passed through it. It must not be for climbing.
What? Okay. Not
An
climb.
iron line.
What else could it be? If you can't pass through it, if you pass through it, then... This game really does like toying with me. I am actually like, I'm stressed. This game is stressing me out. If our hand goes through when trying to climb up, lifting or tackling won't do anything. So we have to investigate the cord. We have to. what else could it be?
A power... The sparks. This could be dangerous if anything were to catch fire.
But if you use it,
Date, you're out of time.
What do you mean?
A power...
Burn the door. How? How? How do we do? How? What? How do we do that? I'm so confused.
A power...
Kick?
If this were pointed in a different direction... No, this is different.
I'm so confused.
Date, there is...
damn.
This is stressing me out. Maybe there's something in the dialogue we're missing. So we already know what to do here. So we're just gonna go through this process.
It extended.
Now we can use the route to door B.
So we have to go to door B. Like, that's what we know is necessary. Wait a minute. Like, this is the floor right above it. We can see where the cord is. So that's the door. What else could it be? They said the route to door B. That's the only thing we can do. We can only go there.
Doors...
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
All there is doors. All we have to work with are doors. What else could it be? It's gotta be something with a ladder. I can't think of anything else. Wait, let's check the log. If we can see what's in there, we'll figure something out. So we know we have to inspect the cord. So we're boxed in. Let's see. So we have a ladder and the cord. That is all we have to work with. We are stuck here. So, what we've been told so far is that we need to make use of the cord to set something on fire so that we can melt the door. So we have the cord, but there's nothing to interact it with, to have it interact with. And every floor, we only have doors. There is no other object on any floor. Like, you'll look, every other floor, just doors. There's no other objects to interact with. It is just moving through doors. So it is either the ladder or something with the cord. Just by process of elimination. And we know this upon investigating the cord. So do we have to investigate the cord in order to know what to do? Because this is our last chance to do this. Because if we mess this up, we have to restart the entire Somnium again. I have to run through the entire thing only to get to the exact same spot. This game really loves to stress me out. And none of my mods who have played the game are in chat right now, so I can't exactly ask them for help. This is so hard. Maybe a YouTube video. I tried to stay away from guides. So, like, the point is for this to be a, like a blind playthrough. Like, this is my first playthrough, so I really don't want to... I'm here by audio only because bad connection. Gotcha. There's like... What else could it be? It has to be something with the ladder. You used a guide on the Somnium? See, I want to do that, but I know if I do, I'm gonna feel so stupid. Could you lift the ladder and put it near the core? That might work. That might work, because the ladder's not for climbing. That could actually be the answer. That might actually be it. My pride isn't worth the frustration. For the sake of the content, I will pause the recording and begrudgingly look up what to do. Let it be known to those watching on YouTube, I try not to do this, but in times like this where I want to keep the intensity of the moment going, sacrifices have to be made. So, I will see you in what'll be a jump cut for you, a few minutes for us. I am an idiot! Or better yet, all of us are dumb, because there is no way we would have figured this one out. Let me show you, watching on YouTube, what you have to guess to do. You have to go up to the ladder.
An iron ladder.
An iron ladder. Use your timey for 1 second. You are supposed to tackle And the following that happens, nobody would be able to guess. Watch this.
Ready? Whoa! This Somnium is awfully dangerous.
Are you kidding me?
Door. Maybe we can open that one now. Check it out.
There is no way. I have a hard time believing whether any of you watching on Twitch or any of you watching this on YouTube would ever be able to get this on the first try. There is no way anybody would be able to guess that. I know it seems like I'm overreacting, but I'm actually flabbergasted. We tried literally every other option. I've had to restart the Somnium at least once or twice, only to find we had to tackle a ladder. Are you kidding me? This isn't the fault of the game developers, by the way. I'm not saying Spike Chunsoft is terrible for designing it like this.
A rusted metal door.
I'm just saying it makes me feel like an idiot.
I'm going to open it.
Here it is. The blue man is Boss. Boss is the killer. If you're watching on YouTube, I deserve a like and subscribe at this point. This game has been questioning my intelligence and social deduction skills. Not social deduction skills, just deduction skills in general.
Iba,
I feel like I
return to the
deserve a
control
like and
room on the
subscribe
third
right
floor.
now. Like,
Once.
if no other part of the series has convinced you, it would be this one. This moment right here. So yeah. The killer is Boss. What? Excuse me? So, Renju killed Shoko. Iris killed Renju? Sejima killed Iris. And Boss killed Sejima.
What the hell is going on?
So everyone is guilty. Whoever killed Shoko started a chain of events.
Tate, what are you doing? 6 minutes are up.
Wait! Hitomi is...
Date, you can't go any longer! Force shutdown!
No!
Wait, what? Wait, does that mean Hitomi was gonna kill Boss? Does Hitomi... There was a lot to unpack here. I have so many questions. It would only make sense, I think, in the grand scheme of things, and given where the Hitomi route was locked, what they've yet to show us, Boss being in Hitomi's apartment, in the alternate timeline, it makes sense. Do you know why they killed each other? No, I have zero clue. I'm so confused. I'm trying to process
I took a
everything
look
that just
around your
happened.
head, and I discovered something. Something about the new Cyclops serial killings. Apart from Ota, there are 4 victims. Shoko Nadami, Renju Okiura, Iris Sagan,
Because she said
and So Sejima.
to... So she
Who was
could kill
responsible for these murders?
Ivy?
Shoko was stabbed by Renju with an ice pick. Renju was strangled to death by Iris.
Why?
So cut open Iris's body. But who shot So? It was you. In other words, all of these murders were committed by different people.
So it wasn't
just
one murderer.
That's how it looks on the surface.
It was a chain of
anyway.
events.
But
Whoever was the
That's not
killer
the truth,
became the next
is it?
victim.
there's only one culprit. One person. And that person is...
It's you?
Yes. You. The person in front of me right now.
You're blaming the commander of Abyss for this?
No, not Boss. The person inside Boss's head.
Can you at least try to make sense?
All right, I'll explain. You know about the abandoned chemical plant in Kawasaki? There's a prototype sync machine there.
That's right. Remind me to buy the sequel on PS4, because good
You
god,
use
these
that
load
device
times.
to swap around bodies one by one.
In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced.
That's...
Mind, consciousness, memory.
that makes so much sense now.
They are traded. Switched.
They didn't consciously do that. Boss was the mastermind. She knew.
I don't know where it started, but at some point, you got into Shoko's brain.
It clicked. It clicked.
Then
It
you
all
got into
just
Renju's.
clicked.
And got rid of Shoko's body. After Renju was Iris. You strangled Renju using Iris.
So
After
there wasn't a
that,
motive
into So.
for Renju to kill Shoko. There wasn't a
Who you
motive
used
for
to kill
Iris to kill
Iris and
Renju.
Ota at the
There
cold
wasn't
storage
a motive
warehouse.
for Sejima to kill Iris. It was all Boss the whole time.
Now,
Just in different
you're in
bodies.
Boss's body. Inside her head.
I see.
So the
If you
question
know
is,
that much, then I have nothing left to hide.
who's in her head?
Yes, I am the culprit behind the new Cyclops serial killings.
Who's in
I
her
guess
mind?
you can call me the new Cyclops killer.
That's the only question left. Is someone inside Boss's body? Or is Boss really the killer? Because we've yet to see what happens between Boss and Hitomi. They get into an altercation. Who was inside Iris's body during the interrogation on Sunday?
That was me.
You imitate her well. From the way you talked and your body language, it was like the real Iris. Earlier, too, you almost had me fooled. Your imitation of Boss was perfect.
Yes, there's a reason for that. Let me define some terms first. A person's memory and sense of self. Let's call that personality. It isn't quite the right word, but it'll suffice. Now, transferring that personality into someone else's brain, let's call that parasitism. The one transferring is the parasite, the one being transferred into is the host. Are you with me so far? Moving on.
So the killer
Even
was the
after
parasite
personality exchange
moving
is complete,
into other
the host's
hosts'
memory
bodies.
isn't completely lost. About 1% remains in the brain. So, A parasite could use
I think it's kind of weird how, like, her
1% to
portrait
imitate the
has the lips
language and
moving,
behavior
but her
of
sitting in the
dogs.
chair is just, her mouth's
That's
closed.
how I knew about the warehouse and Sunfish Pocket, by the way. Thanks to Renju and Iris's remaining memories. I'm telling you, it was me. Why are you making me repeat myself?
That means the Somnium I entered on Sunday.
Wasn't
right.
Iris's.
It was me.
How was that? What's that? Well, okay. How does he know about the original Cyclops killer? Something else was troubling me. So those weren't Iris's memories.
What's going on
Dante's face
here?
was there. Give me the details of each crime.
Before I do, there's something I want to hear from you. How did you know about the prototype sync machine?
Maybe the parasite was the
And
OG
not only
killer?
that,
Whoever the
you
OG
also
killer
seem
is,
to know
they're
what the
inside
sync
Boss's body
machine
right
is
now.
Truly capable of. Why is that?
That's...
Regaining your memories, are you? Human memory is fractal. If you retain even a single piece of it, it's possible to recreate the whole thing. Pieces of
Wait.
memories are like roots that grow into every corner of the brain, gradually, slowly, taking its time. I imagine the same thing is happening in your brain right now.
A fractal is a figure with self-similarity.
Someone's in Dante's brain.
Allow me to explain. See this? Whichever fragment you cut, you will see a similar shape. The whole is made up of its similar parts. This is called a fractal figure.
I think...
Memories in the brain are similar.
I
That
feel like
is what he is
Pewter
explaining.
is inside Boss's body right now.
He is claiming that from a few pieces, you can rebuild the memory.
I knew about the prototype for regaining my memory. Is that... right? No. That's not it.
Parallel worlds exist.
Well, the only question we have to ask... who the hell are you?
Saito. Saito Sajima.
So
Congressman Sajima's son.
the
What?
one...
I researched Saito thoroughly, but I cannot find any images of him on the internet. He is listed on the family register, but I cannot find any photographs.
The same one that killed, the girl that we thought was Iris, but it wasn't. I forget her name. He took his Number 89. It was number 89 this whole time. Number 89 is inside... Or, wait, no. So there's Monica. Yeah, Monica was the one that was killed. Saito Sajima killed Monica. And then I believe we established that Saito, Sajima, and number 89 are one and the same. Wait, no, they're two. Saito Sajima is currently in Boss's body. That much we know right now. Did anyone visit number 89 that was murdered? Shoko did. Shoko visited him when he was in Fushu prison. Before this whole thing started. Let's keep going.
Fine. I still have time.
time.
You'll see. So, where do you want me to start?
Someone's in Date's brain. Yeah, someone's gotta be in Date's mind right now, taking over Date as the next host. That must be what's happening right now. That's gotta be what's happening. What was Saito doing those days? I decided to ask him. Day 1, Friday.
Like you guessed, my personality was in Shoko, Renju's ex-wife. That made calling Renju easy. I need to talk to you about something. He came over without question. I think it was around 4 p.m. I had him meet me at the chemical plant. I made Renju go to sleep. Synced, switched personalities, and then stabbed Shoko's discarded body with an ice pick. I took Shoko to Bloom Park by car, using the old abandoned subway line. Must have been around 8 p.m. by the time I was finished. I tied up Shoko to one of the merry-go-round horses. After that, I used Renju's phone to send a Nile message to Mizuki.
That's where the Nile message came from, because we didn't know. That's right, because Mizuki said that she got a Nile message from her dad. But that was Saito
Then
in
I
Renju's
just
body.
waited for Mizuki to arrive.
And that's when Mizuki took the ice pick and was inside the pillar of the merry-go-round. Okay, so day 2, Saturday.
Until next Saturday evening, my personality was inside Renju. My next target was Iris. I knew she would be suspicious if I asked her to come to Kawasaki, so I asked her to come to Sunfish Pocket first.
That's why Renju was looking for Iris.
I called her a little before 5 p.m., and she arrived just after 6. I greeted her, then convinced her to come with me. That's when Ota saw us. Anyway, I put her in the car.
That's why
and
he
headed
killed
to the
Ota,
chemical plant.
because Ota would have been
On
an
the way, I
accomplice.
made her
Or
take
not
a
an accomplice, but
sleeping pill.
Ota would have been a
I knew she
witness,
might run
so we had to get rid
once
of
she
anyone
saw
that
where
would
we
have
were going.
seen.
It was around 7 p.m. when I got there, and I wasted no time switching bodies. After getting Iris's body, I used a rolled-up apron to strangle Renju to death. Then I put his body in an empty oil drum I'd prepared earlier.
And that's the
I put
one where we
that
found the
in
watch.
trunk of the car, then headed to Sunfish Pocket. But then, something I didn't anticipate happened.
Ota was there.
Waiting for the signal in Akiba, someone knocked on the window of the car. It was Ota.
Yep.
He asked me something about being able to drive. He was surprised, to say the least. I didn't have time to waste on him. But I couldn't risk him finding the oil drum in the trunk. Plus, if word got around that Renji's car was spotted driving around Akiba, that would foil my plans. So, I came up with a lie. I told him that I didn't have a license, so he had to keep it a secret. That's what that thing referred to in Ota's Nile messages, by
That's
the way.
what that was. Okay, now we know.
And just
That
like
thing was in
that,
reference to her not
I
having a
managed
license.
to escape a bad situation and headed to Sunfish Pocket as planned. The rest went
Also,
exactly
yeah,
as you already figured
I forget
out.
who said it, but the voice acting really is amazing. Day 3, Sunday. And Iris died. That was the whole polar bear incident. Ota's body was in the polar bear suit.
Sunday morning, I had a recording or some such thing scheduled. Oh, I am of course referring to Iris. I didn't want to draw suspicion, so I decided to attend as planned. I went to Lemniscate and performed my job. And when I left, I ran into you, Date. To be honest, I was a little surprised. Just the previous night, I was a parasite in the body of Renju. I didn't think Ota had seen me. So, of course, I didn't expect to see you there so soon. You were on to me, but there was nothing I could do about that. If I ran, it would only increase
I don't
your
want anything
suspicion.
bad to happen to Date.
So I decided to play
I have
my
a feeling
role.
something is gonna happen. I
The
would say
interrogation
why,
began
but
around 8:20
that would
PM, is that
kind
right?
of, that would kind of reveal a theory I have, and I
Then
don't
you
want to
synced
say that
into my
just yet.
mind.
I'll save it for the very end when the credits are rolling, what my theory is. So that's why Date
But you
was
didn't get
in
what
the
you were
reflection.
looking for, did you? As a result, you had no choice but to release me.
Eats Pocky's get bro, pass that shit to me. I love Pocky.
I didn't want to
Just
go
say
home
it.
right
Nah,
away.
no. I want
knew
to
there
see
might be
this through to
police
make
waiting
sure
for
that my
me.
theory is correct.
That would make it difficult to sneak out at night. And that would put my plan in jeopardy. So I asked you to take me
Hands
to
you a
Marble.
Pocky stick.
I tried to find an opportunity to run, but then another unexpected event
Thank you.
occurred. I got a Nile message from Ota. I knew I could use him. So I told him I needed his help and to meet me at Marble.
That's when we got tased.
He did as I instructed him to do.
Yeah,
After
thanks,
that, I got
dick.
into the van with Ota. But because his presence was unnecessary, I asked him to stop at a convenience store to buy me something to drink.
That's when the
When
car
he
was stolen.
gone, I took his car and drove to my parents' house where I used to live. Yes, the Sajima residence.
And then you switched bodies with So. Who killed Iris with the ice cutting machine. So that's
Of
why
course, I
Ota
knew I
was in
couldn't
the
just walk up and ring
the
the
polar bear
doorbell.
costume.
Hello, Father. It's been a long time. I was also in Iris's body at the time. But I thought I could use that to my advantage. So I pushed on the intercom, and sure enough, my dad invited me inside. I told him this. I want you to come with me. There's something I need to show you. He was quiet for a while, but eventually agreed and got into the van with me.
Iris is technically So's child. By technicality, yes. Because
We
So's
arrived at
child is in the
prototype
body of
slot
Iris,
machine
so
around 11:50 p.m. By the time I was in the body of Sosajima, it was a new day. This was yesterday, early Monday morning.
oh, Iris
Past
herself
midnight.
is
In my new body, I drugged Iris, put her in the van, and drove to a new
Biologically?
location. Okiura Fishery
Oh, that's
Cold
right. I
Storage
forgot.
Warehouse. I arrived around 1, then prepared for the show for a couple hours. Of course, when I say show, I mean dismembering Iris.
yeah.
Because
we
of the
know.
temperature in the warehouse, it took longer than I expected to prepare, but... Well, you saw it in the video. Of course. I
Yeah.
didn't anticipate Ota would show up. What does that make it? 3 times that brat has showed up unexpectedly?
That explains the knife.
That annoyed me to no end, and I took that out on him. Dressing him up in the polar bear was an impromptu plan on my part. I didn't mean to make you think he was the killer. I just wanted to throw a wrench into the investigation.
Well, it
Didn't
sure
matter
worked.
if you found out or not. This all happened Monday morning. I left the warehouse around 3:30 a.m.
Day 4 Monday. So Sejima was killed by you. As you are right now.
There isn't much to talk about on Monday. Before noon, I used my old man's body to call this one Boss. You might not know this, but she and my father go back about 6 years.
Boss and
The two
Sejima are
shared a
connected?
terrible secret. Hinting at that was enough to get the boss to come running to me immediately. I injected her with a sedative, then brought her body to the chemical plant. I synced with her, exchanged our bodies. And after blowing my father's brains out, I cut his body into pieces.
And stuck them in the vase, which you put in his house. Right.
I stuffed the meat into a vase I'd brought earlier, then drove back to my house.
You know, props to you to honestly, like, putting all, like, the chopped up pieces of Sejima into the vase without getting a single blood stain to reveal the contents of the vase. Like, props to you, honestly. Must have had hella Clorox wipes on you. Sounded terrible. Also, pouring the blood in there as well. Like, that blood didn't come out of nowhere. I was trying to keep my anger from boiling over and kept asking him questions. Why did you display the bodies the way you did? That's probably what I want to know the most. Seeing that without any dialogue is terrifying.
To harass you.
Oh. That's it?
I wanted to bring out the hatred in you.
I mean, it just kind of made me depressed.
That's why I called Mizuki to Bloom Park.
Oh.
That's why I streamed Iris's murder.
Mhm.
Because they were important to you, weren't they? I wanted you to feel cornered, trapped. I wanted to punish you.
I mean, Iris was kind of expendable. She kept trying to go on dates with me, something about Shovel Forge and chill, and you know, I was just not about that life. Why'd you take out your victim's eyes?
You know all about the prototype sync machine, don't you? That should explain it.
Huh? I knew. The prototype sync machine different from the one at Abyss in a few key ways. The machine at Abyss is more sophisticated. Nano cables from the sync gear enter through the gap between the eyeball and the socket. Oh boy, I'm not gonna sleep tonight. They then travel down the optic nerve canal to the brain. But the prototype sync machine isn't so advanced. To perform a sync, you need to remove the left eye. Manually. The subject and the syncer have to remove their eye from the socket. Otherwise, the cables cannot enter the brain. Also, that image is a lie. The eye is not actually a sphere. Fun fact. Even with the eye removed, severing the connection to the brain isn't necessary. The extracted eyeball still has the optic nerve and blood vessels connected. After a sync, the eye is supposed to be replaced back in the socket. It's supposed to be safe. Side effects are rare. Unless the nerve or blood vessels are damaged somehow, replacing the eyeball isn't too difficult.
Of course, I don't really care about eyes. I don't need them.
I mean, who would?
All I cared about was exchanging bodies with the sync.
So, whether they lost an eye or not was of no consequence to you.
And for that, I needed to remove the left eye.
Why didn't you just put the eyes back when you were done?
That's obvious. Once I was finished transferring into a new body, the old one was of no concern to me.
Yep, there it is.
Why would I bother replacing the eye? I was just going to get rid of it anyway.
Where are the eyeballs that you've removed, now that you mention that?
Shoko's is in Renju.
That's why it was in his gut.
Renju's is in Iris.
Yep. Iris's is in
Iris's
Tsujima's.
is in Bad.
And Tsujima's is in
Dad's is in Boss.
That's creepy.
Their stomachs, I mean.
Yeah.
You sick bastard.
Yes.
You said it.
I ate them. Immediately after exchanging personalities.
I mean,
How horrible.
was there protein? I mean, what kind of calories are in an eyeball? I mean, to your credit, maybe they were healthy? Always look on the bright side of life. What's your motive?
Homicide is my hobby. I have
Oh,
a tenacity for it. What can I say?
can't
Of
say
course,
I
it
put
was
that on my
also
LinkedIn.
necessary to make sure people kept their mouths shut. If I took over someone's body,
She ate
They would
an
know
eye.
about my
I mean, yeah,
crimes.
that's true.
I couldn't risk them reporting me, so I killed them. It was also a matter
Cool.
of revenge against you.
Huh?
It's personal.
But
That's why I chose people close to you as targets. Well, except for my father, of course.
Mizuki
That
didn't
was
die.
personal to me. But don't ask. It's embarrassing.
Revenge against me? Kaname Dante?
This series of murders was like a journey for me. You know, traveling through bodies to finally reach the end. That's the thing about traveling. You always wind up in the same place, don't you? Where do you think that is? Your home.
Huh?
A trip is only complete once you return home.
Oh.
The same goes for me.
Okay.
When I return home, my travels will come to an end. So I'll be needing it back. My body.
What?
You stole my body.
What?
You took it from me 6 years ago.
Whoa,
That's
whoa,
why I
hold
want
on.
Revenge.
What are you talking about?
You have no idea what it was like inside my own head. I miss it. I miss my brain, Date. No matter how many people I killed, it never worked. I never felt happy. I feel miserable.
You mean?
Who's who? What? I'm confused. Who was who?
He was born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oh, that's right. My old body. How are you finding it, Date?
Wait a minute. Why we have two colored eyes? Aiba wasn't just for the investigation. It's more than just a character. It's to cover up the fact that he's missing a left eye. Wait, this goes deeper than I actually thought. I never actually, consider the fact that Date's left eye is missing. I am only just now connecting this. Does that make me stupid? Don't answer that. So this body is... So that... If Saito... So that means where Saito... Date... Ay.
That's what I've been telling you!
But I don't have the same oxytocin deficiency you did.
That is because I regularly supplement it.
What? So I was playing a key role in
You
the
must have
confusion.
increased your dosage too much.
The dosage.
No,
Oh
but-
my god, that's what that is.
The person who
Okay.
had this disorder was number 89, the original Cyclops killer.
That is what I believed as well. But we must have misunderstood.
I'm still totally lost. Who is who right now? Boss
Shooter
is
did not
sight.
specify who exactly was
Oh
in
my
prison.
god!
Only that one of the original culprits responsible was currently in prison.
That's strange. That would mean number 89 is the previous chairman, Rohan.
That must be it. Rohan is a parasite inside number 89's brain.
Are you shitting me?
Computer must have known that.
No way.
I was confused. Yeah, join the club, pal. I didn't understand any of it.
Let us determine the specifics using Saito as our starting point.
Please.
Whose brain was he in before Boss?
So Sejima.
And before So?
Iris.
Iris. And before that, Renju.
And then Shoko.
And before that, Shoko.
And before Shoko?
Whose body were you in before Shoko?
I was a parasite inside Rohan's brain 6 years ago until last year.
When he committed suicide?
I'd lost most of my memories. I was a shell of a man. They housed me in a special hospital. But I still had those fragments of my mind left. Just as I explained earlier. From a single piece, you can recreate the whole. I took my time, slowly regaining my memories. 1 year ago, I remembered everything. I left the hospital and immediately sought out Shoko Nadami. I got her body, and she was in Rohan's. When she saw herself in the mirror, she lost her mind.
That's why
She
Rohan's
was
body
confused,
committed suicide.
panicking, running up the emergency staircase, and then...
That explains it.
That's why Rohan committed suicide.
Right, so that much makes sense now.
After that, I spent a year perfecting my plan, using Shoko's body. I spied on you all this time. That's why I know everything about you.
So you were able to pinpoint all of our connections to determine the victims. Who were you before Rohan?
In there, in that body you are operating right now, in that skull, my personality lived there.
Wait, hold on.
So Saito
If what you're
was
saying is
Date?
true, what about my personality?
It was in Rohan.
I'm
So-
not Rohan!
So was Rohan that was addicted to
Correct.
porn magazines?
It is just as he explained earlier. Number 89 was in Rohan's body. In other words,
That's... Am I real?
So number 89 is in Date's body. Wait. I'm lost? And there's Tomi.
Sorry, but time's up. I
What?
want my body back.
What are you talking about?
It's quite simple. Sync with me and stay inside my mind for more than 6 minutes.
And if I refuse?
I know that you won't. I know it.
Huh?
Date, look!
Are you kidding me?
This is streaming live!
What?
Who are you?
If you give me back my body, I will give you the location. Oh, and of course, it isn't the chemical plant in the Kawasaki district.
Aiba, where's the source?
It is being routed through numerous IPs. I cannot identify the source.
You've
Computer,
honestly got to be
contact
kidding.
headquarters, now!
Got it.
Now, what will you do?
Oh my god, we
Will
have a
you
choice
agree
here.
to my request?
Well, honestly, obviously, if we don't do it, Hitomi dies. But if we do it, then Saito will be in Date's body. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm so, like, I don't know how to react to this, honestly. I... Ugh. I feel like we're gonna have to explore both paths of this decision. So I guess... Never liked Hitomi anyway? Huh? Let her die?
Doctor, I'm hurt. Don't you care about what happens to her?
Oh! Why is it doing this again? Why? I don't like this. I hate these conundrums. Why is there a moral dilemma right now? Chat, are we really gonna go through with it? Are we really just gonna let Hitomi die? Is that actually the decision we're making here? Because I can't do it. I don't want to, but I don't know either. More like Hitomi. I'll take that as a let's kill Hitomi.
Do you understand the gravity of this situation? A bomb is strapped to her body.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is so tough. I'm struggling. Okay, chat. Let's make an actual decision. Do we kill Hitomi? Yes or no? I want chat to weigh in on this because I feel like it'll be fun. The correct answer? There's a wrong answer to this? One is the rest of the route? Okay, what is the rest of the route? Because I'm trying to wrap up the game today. Say yes to Saito. Alright. I'll do it.
Date!
See? I knew you wouldn't refuse. I know you well, don't I, Date?
Watch this be the game over option. You totally screwed me over. That is exactly something you would do. Because then David's had also made me get, like, the game over in, Nier Automata.
I did it. I did it. I'm back. I got it all back.
Hey, where's Hitomi?
All right, I'll tell you as promised. Boss's house. However, it might be too late by now.
What?
And Hitomi's dead. So she was gonna die either way.
Why?
Return my body and I'll tell you the location. That's what I said.
Saito's got you there.
I kept my promise.
You bastard!
You're the one who injured that body.
That's right.
It's your own fault, really.
Oh, Saito thought this so thoroughly.
Be seeing you.
Or not.
Date, are you alright?
Define alright. Aiba's voice barely resonated. My eyesight was hazy, a heap of broken images. Sweat was building on my palms. It felt like my throat was closing up, and I was struggling for breath. I have had a traumatic experience almost exactly like this. In my ears, the rushing blood of my heartbeat was the only sound.
Everyone's dead.
Shoko, Renju, Iris, Ota, Hitomi, Boss. The flesh remains, the mind is lost.
I couldn't do anything. Saito had me right where he wanted me. Nothing. Nothing.
Parallel worlds exist.
The words suddenly echoed in my head. I couldn't remember who, or where, or why. But I thought that if there really was such a world, then me, in that world, I is another.
Could I have had a better future?
I prayed that I could. I felt my consciousness sink into a black abyss. We're not done yet. If you really thought we were done, have you read the title of the video? This is the finale, damn it! This is the annihilation route, where everybody dies. So if someone tells you, oh hey, just wait till you play Somnium Files, everyone dies, well, let's just say they're not joking. There is an ending where everybody quite literally dies. One route remains. And while normally I would end the episode here, because, good lord, it's already been 2 hours, I have a feeling we're about to get all the answers we need. Let's press on. Or in this case, press A. We are going to see this through to the end. Here it is, Day 6, Wednesday. The abandoned factory. We went in with Hitomi. And there we are. Renju's body.
You're awake.
Damn it.
I don't think you can release yourself.
Well, do something about it.
What is it you expect me to do?
Come out of my eye socket and get this off of me.
I cannot.
Why not?
My body has short-circuited. It must have been the electric currents from earlier.
Gah.
But fortunately, my communication functions are still operational. I attempted to reach HQ and Abyss personnel for support.
And?
No response.
Of course.
They ignored you?
There must be pressure from the higher-ups.
Either that
Likely a
or
result of
something
Congressman
else.
Tsujima's interference.
He thinks I'm investigating Monika's case.
That is not the only reason. So
He also just
Tsujima
doesn't
holds
like
a
you.
personal grudge against you. He wants you dead.
He thinks you're ugly.
That is likely
He called
why
you a
Kira
bad
is
word.
attempting to delete my data.
Are you okay?
For now. But if they breach my final layer of ice, they will destroy me. I would cease to exist.
He thinks you a big, ugly meanie. Yeah! Fuck you, Tsujima. Date looks low-key hot. I can see that. I can honestly see that. Like, he's a decent-looking man. And this is coming from a straight guy.
Saito Tsuchima.
Oh, so you figured it out.
Renju's body on the ground. Without his left eye. You were inside Renju, weren't you? Until just now? You used the machine
Bad
to
choice
exchange
words.
minds and got rid of his body.
Close, but you're a little off. I didn't get rid of the body. He died of natural causes.
Well,
what interests me more
I would
is
assume
you.
blood
How
loss.
do you know you can use the sync machine to exchange minds? The way you're talking makes me think you know why I took out his left eye.
How do I know that? Why do I know that? Why do I know about Saito? A prototype machine, changing personalities?
The current. Did it unlock your memories? Then tell me, this body was originally...
Classic DC Douglas. I fucking love
Mine.
DC Douglas. He's so
that means
great.
your body...
This is your body, isn't it, Saito?
Words came out easily. I don't know why. But in a moment of harsh realization, I knew. Number 89's body is mine, and my body is Saito's.
Well, if you know that much, then this should be easy. Give me back my body.
Where are Iris and Hitomi?
Don't worry, I haven't killed them. Yet.
Yet?
The brain you are currently occupying has an interesting quirk. It releases a flood of dopamine and endorphins when it kills. I thought I'd take that brain back before killing those two. In front of you, of course. Which is why I haven't killed them yet. Such beautiful eyes. I was going to begin the sync, but I think I've changed my mind.
Or rather, you're
I
going
want
to
see
change
you
your mind.
bad. But
I'll shut up.
what will really set you off?
If you don't shut your mouth right now.
All right, talking it is. What should I say? Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, who did your hair? Looked like you got out of bed. Shoko was killed last Friday. That was day 1, which makes today day 6. For 5 days, what was Saito up to? I decided to ask him what he did every day until now. Please shut the hell up. That's my question for you, sure. Honestly, yeah, kinda. Day 1 Friday. We're gonna go through this whole shtick again. Saito explained what he did on Friday. 4 a.m., Saito began his plan against Shoko. Called Renju to the admitted we're gonna turn off auto so I could read that. After taking Renju's body, Saito killed Shoko, then brought the body to Bloom Park. But as he explained it to me, I somehow felt that I already knew. I didn't understand why. I felt like it was being etched into my brain. Why was Shoko's rental phone in the haunts? To throw us off?
Oh, right. I put that there.
Figures. Not gonna lie, number 89 sounds like Corpse
When I was
Husband.
fixing Shoko's body
Or
on
excuse
the
me,
horse,
Saito.
her phone fell out of her clothes. I forgot that I had given her one. I didn't want to take it with me, and I didn't want to toss it away.
He thought it would be funny. Wow, I'm just pissing myself laughing.
So, I decided to push it into the mouth of
His
the
voice is
horse.
the only thing I enjoy. Honestly, yeah. DC Douglas is a great voice actor. Although I can't help but hear Kamoshida because he voiced him as well. So Saito and Kamoshida are like the same person, and I hate it.
The merry-go-round horse's mouth was hollow, which allowed the
Makes me
phone
so
to fall
mad I
down
can't
into his
spell.
body.
It's fine. Day 2, Saturday.
I was still in Renju's body.
Grimoire, Dark Book in Nier? Like, Replicant or, Tomato?
My next target was Iris. If I asked her to come to the abandoned factory, I knew she would be skeptical, so I called her to Sunfish Pocket. I even video called her, but for some reason, she said no. This was around 5 p.m. I
And
was still
character in
Renju,
JoJo.
the president of Lemniscape.
Not that I would know
I didn't
JoJo's,
think I would have any trouble getting her to trust me,
but, I mean, DC Douglas is a fairly prolific
Date, do you
DA.
remember?
Albert Wesker?
Saturday evening
Oh.
after syncing with Mizuki. Inside the Somnium, you thought you saw Iris's body, so you called her. The time was 4:52 p.m., right before Renju called Iris. You told her.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Iris didn't accept Saito's proposition because of your warning. If you did not warn her,
She would have been taken here.
I decided to pick her up in Renju's car. I thought that if she saw me in person, she would trust me. However...
You got in an accident around 6:10 p.m. and lost consciousness.
So unlucky. My plans were ruined. But my ultimate goal is still achievable. So it's all good.
Day 3, Sunday.
After the accident, my body was taken to Central Hospital. I regained consciousness just past 12 a.m. Sunday. The surgery was a success, but Renju's organs were in a horrible state. But I had somewhere to be. I left the hospital, rented a car, and headed to Iris's house.
I know what happened after that. You got to the Sagan household at 2 a.m. You pushed the intercom button.
He was sweating buckets and he came up to me with this begging look in his eyes. He said, "Come with me."
You got Iris to come with you. But when you tried to bring her here...
I got scared. I pulled my hand away and ran.
Oh, you know that too? But you're exactly right. I was planning to put her to sleep in the car, but I didn't have my drugs on me. The sleeping pills were inside Renju's crushed car. I was pushing my luck. My plan and my
This
body
man's
were both
making me
in
angry.
shambles. I'm sure the painkillers were
Oh,
affecting
Lord.
me as well.
We angry.
My mind was scrambled, and I couldn't think straight. I couldn't chase after her. I needed to sleep.
Let's kill him. I mean, we're not really in a
managed to
position to
make it
do
back
anything.
here
We're
and collapsed
stuck to
on the
the
ground.
sink chair.
Next thing I knew,
What's up with his
the
thumb?
next day, I woke up around noon on Monday. Renju's
He's an
body
alien.
was about to expire.
And finally, day 4. Monday.
By Monday, Renju's body was almost completely dead. And of course,
Shout out to whoever
my
crashed into
consciousness
Renju's
as
car.
well.
The
That's when I got a call.
real hero of the
From
story.
Mr.
Play of the
Anima.
game right there. Whoa!
The
A
man you
highlight.
call Pewter.
He's Satan. Quite literally, yes. Well, not literally, but he is. Mr.
The
P.
boss told me that number 89
This
was
man
coming.
built like a Team
Then
Rocket or Team
Renju
Galactic
asked,
villain.
Is there any way we can let number 89 escape?
What? Look at it. He is dressed like a Pokemon villain. So Peter came up with a plan to help number 89 escape. Rohan, as number 89, got into the car with Saito, as Renju, and fled from the police. So it wasn't Renju acting rogue, it was somebody else in Renju's body. Why'd you want number 89 to escape?
When I heard that number 89 was coming to Abyss HQ, I came up with a plan. Iris trusts this number 89, this body. I thought I could use it to get to her. And there was another reason. I planned on eventually switching bodies with you. You and I would get our original bodies back. And after I do that, I will kill Iris and Hitomi in front of you while you're in this body.
Sorry, I don't want your
A
crappy ass
nice
suit,
plan, if I
bud.
do say so myself.
Why don't you take care of that bird's nest and talk to
That's
me
why I
later?
asked Pewter to help number 89 escape. I wanted this body at all costs.
What happened after you escaped with number 89 in the car?
I brought Rohan, who was inside number 89's body, to the abandoned factory.
Did the heckin' switch?
Rohan was my partner in the Cyclops serial killings
Yep.
6 years ago.
I'm not the good looking
So
Dante, not the one that
naturally,
looks
we
like
have a
a
lot to talk
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle
But I didn't
villain
have much time
reject.
left. Not to sound like a broken
Well
record,
said.
but Renju's body
Well
was almost
said.
done. It was completely useless at this point. So, I put Rohan to sleep and began the sync. As a result, this happened.
Renju.
It's just like I told you. He died of natural causes.
About the shooting on Monday. Is that orchestrated by you?
Just mercenaries I hired.
Called
After I
it!
woke up Monday, I
Or
arranged
did
the
I?
hit.
I don't know.
They were expensive, but I had
Natural
access to
Team
Renju's
and
bank
reject
account.
rat looking
I
guns.
paid them with his money. Of course, my intention was only to kidnap Iris. But after I got this body, I didn't really need them anymore. But they had already been paid good money, so
At this
I
point, can we even
decided to
ask him
leave the
about Nizit
arrangements as
laws?
they were. And then Pewter.
The Pew
I
Pew
told
Man.
him about Iris and hiring the assassins. I told him he could use them for whatever he needed. And he acted on his own without consulting me.
Day 5, Tuesday.
I called Iris about 24 hours ago. Tuesday at 1:40 a.m., I started a video chat with Iris. Long time no see. I'm sorry to call you out of the blue like this, but I need to see you.
Just say
Iris
yesterday.
got so excited that she dropped her guard. I told her where to meet, and she agreed right away. It was all according to plan. I knew that if I looked like him, she would do anything.
I've been looking for him for 6 years.
I see. That is why Iris left Matsushita Diner.
So the person she trusts most.
You, Date. Number 89's current body was originally yours.
After Iris got into the car, I put her to sleep. I restrained
Did you sing her a
and called
lullaby?
Tony.
Oh, restrained her. Okay, that's not the good kind of sleep. That's the bad
Have your
kind.
daughter. Don't call the police or she dies.
I used Iris to reel in Hitomi. And you.
So we played
Thanks for
right
being
into
so
his hands.
cooperative.
You're
But
welcome.
You did
Wait.
drag your feet. I was getting tired of waiting.
About Monica's murder 18 years ago.
I was only 12, but I remember it vividly.
Of course you do.
On that day, 18 years ago, I heard my dad on the phone. I'm going to see Monica. I followed him. I got into a taxi and followed my dad's car.
But why? What motive
He
would you
went
possibly
to the
have
Harbor
had?
Warehouse district.
I get it. He wanted to stab Monica, so that's why number 89 was put behind bars, because he had switched from his 12-year-old body at the time, I think. Or I could be totally misinterpreting that. Right. What motive does a teenager have? I missed that. Teenager have for sneaking out? Have you been a teenager? I mean, yes, but I've never snuck out. Never had a reason to. Why'd you kill Monica?
I've only ever been happy when I was killing something. Before Monica, I would kill cats and pigeons. It was the only way I could feel happiness. The only way I could feel anything. But like a drug, I eventually grew a tolerance to
He's
it.
the Joker, baby!
I'll kill a human. That's when I found out about Monica. That woman took my dad from me. And she stole all the happiness from my house.
I mean,
So
if
I
you're
chose her as
a
a
politician, there's no happiness.
I was born with a brain disorder. I can't secrete oxytocin from my pituitary gland. And I didn't have a mother. Not a real one, I mean. My mom died giving birth to me. So, naturally, my emotions toward my dad were complicated. Sometimes I think, if I didn't kill Monica, would things be different?
Yes.
Maybe the
I think
murder
so.
6 years ago never would have happened.
Did Shredder kill your dad too?
Rohan, maybe none of us would have gotten mixed up in this.
Maybe this game just wouldn't have happened. Imagine how much
And
different this
maybe-
game would be.
Shoko Nadami never would have gotten killed. Isn't destiny a curious thing? One mistake can
suppose so.
change so many lives. Sorry, I don't have anything else to say.
Maybe
to
our
you.
lives would have been spared the
And even
confusion.
I'm growing tired of
Tell me
seeing that
about it.
twisted, angry
There's so
face
much
of yours.
confusion, it makes Kingdom Hearts look manageable in terms
shall
of
we get
understanding
started?
the story.
Give me my body back.
Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration. Wow. lot indeed.
What a
As it
strange
goes over
fake
exaggerate.
eye.
All clearly explains just a lot. I'm hardly
well.
holding on to it. Oh.
All right, it's ready.
I'm not gonna sleep tonight. I'm gonna cry. Yeah. I just might as well. Date was my baby. He was our baby. He was Chat's baby. He was the other half of the Cyclops killers. He wants his original body back. All the new killings have been in service of getting his body back. Boom, explained. Well, that certainly is a simplification of it.
This is the sync room.
Oh, that's creepy.
That was... Damn it, why can't I wake up? This doesn't look like footage from a surveillance camera.
Oh my god, we have another Somnium to play in? Oh, it's a backwards. There's 5 mental locks. You're the one who's being Somnium'd. Search Kaname Date. Verify identity. Let's do it.
What?
I'm not touching anything. Just so you know. It's sealed. Mental lock number 2.
Am I being synced?
Yes, you sexy idiot. Date is not very smart. I figured as much. Concealed. Oh, we can play now? Okay, here we go. Oh, time doesn't move.
Sync?
Hit it.
Damn, what is going on here?
Oh, there's a knife. What punch was that?
What? Damn it, what is this?
Oh, there's Rohan. Interesting. Guess we go through here.
Go to the sync room, huh?
So I assume we're going back to everyone he switched into? I suppose so.
It's a sink machine.
We're experiencing what it is like for the
What was
person on
he
the
doing?
other side of the sink. I see.
Sink gear.
Pull off?
Again.
Gotta say, the music is weirding me out, man. If we stop the sink, will we be saved? I don't think we can.
A door. What is this? This wasn't here before.
Rip the good, sexy, idiotic Date. We will miss you. All the jokes about porno magazines. Oh, jars. Oh, it's the abandoned factory. Oh, we're standing in blood. Fun. That's no. Sword, get the fuck out. Puns are my thing.
Help me! Help me!
Is this a blood water or something? Your guess is as good as mine. It ripples. River blood. I mean, blood is similar in texture, I think?
Blood.
Correct.
The picture.
And has a similar density. This is a dream, logic doesn't apply. That is also true.
Blood.
Stick hand in.
Damn. Oh, this.
That sure is an eyeball.
It's them. You're... Damn, nothing. You're... I touched it, but nothing happened. You're...
Potatoes are my favorite breakfast cereal. He makes Date look ugly. Ugh. That is unfortunately true.
You're... It's just a mirror. Damn it.
So is that like 7 years bad luck, or... He put the eye back in his face.
That's it. Just a little more.
This feels like a horror movie. Oh, a pool of blood. Fun.
I'm sinking.
Will Saito be sexier if it was Date? All we have to do is sink. You get it? Like the sink, but sit.
I can't stop it.
Funny pun. I don't get. Well, that sounds like a you problem. Please explain in greater detail. No.
What do I do?
Game over.
What is this? Ah! That was...
Think he's okay? Good question. I have zero idea. There's Falco. Bad time to say we acquired Date A. But yes, that is the thing. So now that that's done, what happens? Oh? I don't think I put drugs in my water.
I did it! I did it! Oh, this feeling! I'm back. I got it all back! This fake eye is awful. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. I think I'll keep it.
And there's Date.
This prototype machine has a special function. The body I am transferring my consciousness into will receive a stimulant. The other body receives a sedative. You will be feeling it soon. Oh, but don't worry. Like I told you earlier, my plan is to kill Iris and Hitomi in front of you. So I can't be killing you right away. You will watch them die, and then you will follow in their footsteps.
Even sounds hotter.
You should be honored.
My body won't move. My vision is getting hazy. My consciousness was melting away, clarity fading. I don't know what happened. I could only watch as it unfolded in front of me. The scene that played before my eyes left me dumbfounded. It was a fragment of my memory, lost all those years ago. A piece of my past buried deep in my subconscious.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! Yay! Now you have to take the penalty. Up, side to side, up, down, pinch.
Iris, remember when you asked me what your stage name should be? How about A-Set?
A-Set?
That's right. I thought of that name. This is when I taught Iris about her name. Greek and Egyptian mythology, too.
A-Set. It's pretty. I love it.
You see that flower over there? It's a very special flower that blooms in the cold. A winter iris. Just like the iris from Greek mythology.
She's the messenger goddess. And the goddess of rainbows, too.
That's right. That's why the iris means good news and hope.
Good news. Hey, Uncle. You met Mommy at this shrine, right? When am I gonna hear good news from you two?
What?
When
She
will
doesn't
Uncle
know.
be my dad?
If only she knew.
The Okonomiyaki War.
Iris drew it. She must have really enjoyed herself. She even said that she wanted to do it again soon.
Yeah, we should. We'll do it whenever she likes. Maybe even every day.
Oh, you. Every day?
Hitomi, do you want to live together? The three of us?
Are you sure?
What do you mean?
People are going to talk.
I don't care about that one bit.
Well then, hypothetically, what if Iris and I were being hunted down by a secret organization?
Huh.
Well, I'd defend you, of course.
What if they're zombies?
Zombies?
Don't tell me Knives At Laws is real.
Remember when we went to that haunted house and you were clinging to my arm?
Because it was dark and it came out of nowhere. But fine. I don't care if it's zombies or aliens or whatever else. I will defend you and Iris with my life.
And little do they know that he'll take their lives as well.
Thank you. Well then, my answer is yes.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
This is...
Yep, Hitomi and Iris. He was assigned to kill both of them. Now I understand. I understand why Rohan Kumakura wanted these two dead. So Sejima asked Rohan to take Monika's corpse deep in the mountains where no one would find it. Rohan found out that Hitomi knew about it. He also found out that Monika had given birth to a child. If the media got hold of it, Congressman Sejima would be ruined, and that information would no doubt lead to discovering Monika's murder. That investigation would lead straight to Rohan. Rohan never told So about Hitomi and Iris. I don't know why not. Maybe he decided it wasn't important enough to mention. He played it close to the chest. Need to know bases only. That way there'd be no loose ends. That's why Rohan hired the assassin Falco, meaning me, to kill Hitomi and Iris.
You got it? I want you on this right away. If you could do it in 2, maybe 3 days, that would be great. Good luck.
Of course, I couldn't go through with it. But if I didn't kill them, someone else would. I was sure of it. I needed a plan. How could I get out of the organization and keep them safe? But I couldn't think of anything. I didn't know what to do. I needed advice from an old friend.
I see. I hear some pretty crazy confessions in my line of work, but this one takes the cake. But don't worry, all right? You could have told me you were being attacked by Martians and I still would have believed you.
Truth is, Boss and I were both in the same rookie class of police recruits in our 20s. We've been close ever since.
So, can you help me?
I do have one idea.
Huh?
Have you heard of the new investigation department, Abyss?
And that's where it all begins.
I was put in command there.
Boss explained Abyss and syncing to me.
The sync machine is normally used to look inside someone's head, but it does have another function. You can technically use it to swap bodies.
Swap bodies?
Right. So if we use that...
What do you mean?
I mean, switch bodies with Rohan. the new you will be Rohan, chairman of the Kumakuras. Then you can send out an order. No one lays a finger on Hitomi and Iris.
No one lays a finger on my Butterfinger.
What about Rohan? Won't he be in my body?
Just get rid of it, I guess.
I had to make a reference.
You can take this opportunity to get rid of Falco once and for all.
We can't make candy. Oh, we absolutely can. The damage has already been done. This is just in retrospect now.
No one will know what really happened. No one will ever find out that a police officer was moonlighting as an assassin.
Have a break of it.
It's two birds with one stone, right?
The only thing that's broken is my brain. She made a good point. But I had no reservations about giving up my body. My body had soaked in so much blood over the years. I was almost glad to be rid of it. But I did have a single regret. With my body switched, I couldn't show myself to Hitomi or Iris. I would never be able to see them again. But I didn't care. As long as they were safe.
All right. Leave everything to me. Hayato Yagyu.
Excuse me? That was my real name. Can we just shoot bot? This is a cutscene in the past. Everything was just being set in motion at this point.
Boss, how did you bring in Rohan Kumakura?
I made up some charges and had the cops take him in.
Is that okay?
No.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Because he's about to switch bodies.
Hey, you think Peter wanted to do this?
Rohan has been put to sleep.
Boss makes the
He
shots.
will
She calls the
not
shots.
be waking up for a while.
Remember, to get your consciousness to fully transfer.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Boss
Stay
now
in
sucks.
Somnium for more
Hell
than 6
yeah.
minutes. Right.
We're counting on you.
Let us begin. 3, 2, 1.
The original Cyclops serial killings.
Please. Help me. Help me.
You're...
It's me.
Rohan?
Did you forget your own idea?
Does that mean...
I'm Hayato Yagyu. The switch worked.
So is it really just gonna go through a long cutscene sequence of the entire plot?
I know. You don't have to say it.
Regarding the Cyclops serial killings, right?
How did you know?
We can monitor what happens in the Somnium from this room.
I don't know how much longer I could even stay awake at this point. Boss and Pewter explain. There wasn't just one Cyclops serial killer. There were two. One was Rohan, and the other, Saito Sajima. It's nearly 1 a.m., yeah. The sink revealed everything.
We should ask him about it.
Pretty close to the end.
Idea.
Alright.
When Rohan wakes up, we'll interrogate him.
It's all cutscenes from here. Yeah, but the cutscenes are probably gonna take a while. Don't tell me.
What? Pewter, where is he?
Is that Kagami?
This is bad.
Hey, which way did Rohan go?
Huh?
Oh, it's not Kagami.
Rohan's
Dang
standing
it.
right there. No, this isn't Rohan.
Yagyu, where is Yagyu? Where did he go?
Oh, him. He just left.
What?
Why didn't you stop him? What do you mean? He's a detective. He said he wanted to leave, so I opened the door. Did I do something wrong?
Yeah.
No, don't tell me.
That's a big fucking whoops. I shot out of the room like a bullet. I had a bad feeling. An awful, terrible feeling down to the bones. I knew where he was headed. I ran out to the parking lot, got in a car, and floored it.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here at this hour?
Such beautiful eyes.
Oh, stop. You're always flattering me. Anyway, come on in. I'll make us some tea.
He's about to do it. He's about to do it. Oh no!
Bastard!
And this is where Boss comes in.
No! Stop!
This is where Hitomi was shot in the shoulder, so she had to get the metal plate in her arm. She survives this.
Stop right there!
She's dead? What? I thought this was the... What she actually... Oh, I'm thinking of a different part. Hitomi had to endure a long, complicated surgery, but she survived. Yeah, no, she's not dead. She survives this. It came at a price. She was left with a permanent injury. She lost all use of her right hand. Thanks to the bullet I fired from my own gun. I said nothing. I got up and left the hospital room. And I left all my memories with her. losing my English, I'm losing my sanity. That night, I visited the Kumakura building. I called them all together.
Everyone, listen up. Hitomi Sagan and her daughter Iris are untouchable from this day forward. If any of you lay a single finger on them, you don't want to know what'll happen to you. Are we clear? Yes, sir!
Killed him. Well, I mean, to your credit. I mean, that kinda happens. I went to So's mansion. By boss's request.
Meet with Saito. Figure out the truth behind the Cyclops murders. As long as you're like that, I think he'll be more open with you.
So I went to the Sejima residence. Or Sejima? Yeah, Sejima. When I got there, I said, I want to meet Saito, into the intercom. After a while, the gate opened, and Saito himself welcomed me.
What is
Look
he
familiar?
want to talk about?
Why the victims have their right eyes taken out?
That was your idea. I don't understand why you're asking me.
My idea, was it?
Yes. You told me that you suffer from hemispatial neglect. That you can't recognize the right half of your vision. You always eat the left half of your meals and all that. The same is true of the faces of those you've killed. You can't recognize faces out of your right eye.
Why is this
Which
Saito
means you
having
can
a
only
new one
see the
sucks?
right half of their faces.
It's a whole mess.
And that's why you pull their right eye. That's what you told me anyway.
About Saito and Rohan.
How long has it been since we last met?
That's an odd question.
Humor me.
The first time we met was when I killed Monica. And my father asked you to deal with the body. But we didn't so much as see each other for 12 years after that. Why are you asking me
My
this?
left eye just started to hurt. They're trying to
What was
take
the
me.
next time we met?
About half a year ago.
And what did I tell you then?
You don't remember?
Remind me.
I remember you showed up rather suddenly. You really want to kill people? I'll find you targets. Just let me keep the eyes. Then we both get what we want. We'll make good partners.
He's sick. Uh-huh. About the next target.
Do you have someone in mind?
Let me think. What'll it be? The fifth murder? The fifth Cyclops killer victim?
Hold on. Could you not refer to us like that?
Why not?
I told you, it's very old-fashioned.
But that's our name.
A name you decided. You even sent that letter without my permission. You said it would throw off their investigation. I don't know how effective it was.
So there's no relation to Greek mythology?
What? Don't ask me. You're the one who came up with it.
Bring him to
Hey,
this.
Saito, would you come with me for a bit?
Where are we going?
There's a place I want to take you.
Really? Is it perhaps the police station?
That's when everything gets set in motion. Suddenly, bodyguards rush out from inside the mansion. They surrounded me before I could react.
What are you doing?
You aren't the real Rohan Kumakura. I could tell as soon as you opened your mouth. Let's get a change of scenery. Fortunately for you, I am interested in hearing you talk.
I'm a dying cat. I have died like 10 times over this episode.
Mr. Kumakura showed me this place. So it's fitting that this is where you die. What a wonderful feeling. The truth serum is working beautifully. Wow. I see. I see. You got into that body with the sync machine. Fascinating. I'm intrigued. I want to see it for myself. The prototype sync machine. Where is it? Chiba? You there. Why don't you go and fetch it for me? Don't worry. I'll pay whatever it costs.
Okay, these cutscenes are bound to end, I'm sure. Not that I'm trying to rush it, it's just like, I feel like we're getting the whole picture by now.
Well, it looks like preparations are complete. Let's say you and I get started.
Flashback is close to over.
All right, let's go.
Eh? Why isn't it working? That's where the broken window comes from.
Follow him!
Well, at least that makes sense now. I always thought it was a broken window because it was an abandoned place. Oh, also I guess Rohan suffered there or something? My memories after that were lost in a violent haze. I was forcibly disconnected during the sync. Saito's mind overwhelmed me. Only my consciousness was sent over. My memories were left behind in my original brain. I thought I might have some of Saito's memories to cling to, but I never picked them up. Maybe because they weren't mine to hold. Felt like reality itself was disappearing. I was confused, lost. Like suffering from a permanent hallucination. I could barely feel my feet beneath me, walking under the city lights. When I regained my faculties, I found that I was in Golden Yokocho. My wandering with no destination in mind was interrupted by a woman.
You're... Saito Sejima? I guess not.
Huh?
Sorry, I just had a feeling. I heard that the prototype machine was stolen, so we lost communication for a whole week.
Who are you?
Just as I thought. You've lost your memory. All right. From now on, think of me as your boss.
Boss?
That's right. That's what you'll call me. Come with me. To where you belong. I managed to make a new family register for you. From today on, you have a new name and a new life.
So that's where
As a
Konami
member
Dante
of
comes
Abyss,
from.
the team I run.
You want me to be a police officer?
You were a policeman before, remember? You've already passed the exams. There shouldn't be a problem.
But the new me didn't pass.
That's fine, trust me. It won't be a problem. That congressman knows how to pull strings.
Who?
No one, never mind.
That's
So
why he
what's
only
my new
calls her
name?
boss. Yeah, it's all coming together.
Kaname Date. I hope you like it.
Kaname Date.
Yep. Nice to meet you, Date.
Sexy name for a sexy man. Hell yeah. One year later. Such a simp, I'm so sorry. Hey, man. It's totally cool. We all be simping for someone in this game. I was called into the control room. Computer had something to show me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Wait, does that mean Dante could have broadcasted porn to his left eyeball this whole time and he never used it once? 2 out of 10.
How are you feeling? Your head clearing up? I've been waiting. I really want you to enjoy this show. I need you to see it clearly. Awake. Looking at it.
What happened after we exchanged minds? You think he never did that? I mean, he never said he did.
Follow him!
After the sink 6 years ago, I became a parasite in Rohan's body. But I was broken. The sink only sent data to my brain piece by piece. But that error did allow me to escape prison.
No! Stop!
It was Rohan who was accused of injuring Hitomi. Naturally, I went to trial, being the one inside Rohan's body at the time, for a violation of firearms law and attempted murder. However,
Only attempted. Lame.
Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but it was determined that he was insane at the time. Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital.
What a lame charge. Oof. What was Falco's real name? I'm pretty sure we already
you would
know this.
more about that than me. Or do you not remember? You've been using other men's names for so long you don't even know your own.
It's Yagyu. Hayato Yagyu.
Yes, that's right. You're a
My
Japanese
mommy
native
issues
who
of
worked as a
speaking and
police
that
officer.
face and stance is making me soup. That's a vibe and a half.
Imagine a police officer being a serial killer.
More
I don't
likely
think
than
the
you
public
think.
would react kindly to that if they found out. Heads would roll. Departments would fold.
Well,
There would
heads
be
did kind of
shameful
roll.
suicides. So your superiors decided that erasing every record of your existence was the preferable option. Hayato Yagyu ceased to exist. And Falco, the anonymous assassin, was sent to prison, where he was known as Number 89. Fitting for a man with no name.
Well, Rohan after the personality exchange.
Stop right there!
Six years ago, Rohan, Falco's body, visited Hitomi's house and tried to kill her. But that didn't go very well. He was arrested by the police. He was sent to trial and sentenced to life in prison. It only makes sense. Falco was an assassin responsible for countless murders. The title assassin makes it sound so clean and professional, doesn't it? But he was a murderer, a serial killer. Life in prison was a light sentence as far as I'm concerned. You deserved far worse. Consider yourself lucky.
Only one thing left to do. Counterattack. Saito is off guard. I might be able to make a move. Try to sweep Saito's feet. But then...
You have a choice. Iris and Hitomi. Die before these two or after. I would of course prefer that you choose the latter. It would be quite a lonely affair with no one watching. So, what do you want to do? I'll give you to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
MoMA!
No, wait!
Damn.
Are you
Well,
okay?
that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm fine. But are you really Date?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Yeah, someone called Aiba told me about it.
Oh,
It's weird.
yeah.
It was kind of like eavesdropping.
Aiba.
Where is she? I don't see her anywhere.
Inside his left eye socket.
What's wrong? Sorry, but bastard got me. Take this. Do it. Tessa and her
Okay,
mom
I guess
are in
there's still more
danger,
game
right?
left. We could go over for 3.5 hours, but
Save
fuck
them.
it. We give a firm nod and grip the gun, following after Saito. Honestly, we usually would have been done like an hour ago. Y'all are getting an extra long episode. This episode's been going on for 3.5 hours. Good God. This is gonna take forever to upload. Second to last major scene.
Iris!
Date, do you like fireworks? I love them. brilliant, glimmering fragment of time. The flash begins as a perfectly ordered chemical reaction that melts into chaos. Human lives are the same, are they not? As is the universe itself.
Damn it! I can't get him in my sights. And I can't get any help from Aiba.
Blooming, scattering in the moment. And it's only a single moment, isn't it?
Wait,
A
I know
unique
one
moment
thing
that
we
you
can do.
never revisit. That's what makes life beautiful.
I just
Don't you
realized
think
we
so?
did something earlier with Aiba.
But if I miss, I'll hit Iris.
But I've spoken enough. It's showtime. I will show you the most beautiful fireworks you've ever seen. The scattering of the cerebral plasma, the splattering blood. It's art. Perfect, beautiful art of a lonely moment in time. Don't blink. I want this to burn into your retinas. Well, the one you have left.
Damn it! What do I do? What do I do?
There is one thing we did. I do remember. I wonder if they're actually going to use it.
Toria!
Oh!
Mizuki!
That came out of nowhere.
Bastard! What do you think you're doing to Iris?
Tessa! I'm here to help!
Wait, Mizuki!
Well, this is certainly an experience. Okay, I'm gonna be the one to say it. Date for Smash? Can you imagine? Like, unironically, I would be down for that.
Did you find him?
No! I can't find him anywhere!
Where the hell is he?
Genius, I know, right? When did you get here?
Some girl named Aiba told me to come.
Oh,
I
Aiba.
heard everything.
About the mind swapping, too. I heard it, too. From Saito. Uncle, it's really you, right?
Came to help?
Yeah, of course. If I didn't come, who would?
Oh, but don't flatter yourself, Date. We didn't come here for you. We're here to save Iris and Hitomi.
Right. Got it.
Are you okay, Iris?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Go save my mom.
How's your foot, Mizuki?
I'm fine. This is nothing. Stop worrying about me and go get that guy.
Not behind the container. Window. Ladder? You gotta be kidding me. What else could there be?
Did he go through the door?
I didn't hear it open.
Is he still nearby?
Maybe.
stairs?
I heard footsteps earlier, like someone going up the stairs.
To the top floor.
There he is.
That's
Date!
Hitomi? Hitomi!
Sprinted as fast as I could, rushing up the stairs step after step until they blurred together. When I reached the top floor, a sight I will never forget greeted my eye.
Damn it!
Mom! Iris!
It seems I have an even bigger audience now. That's fine. Having more spectators will be a treat for us all. You all want to see, don't you? The fireworks? Oh, am I wrong? So you don't want to see the fireworks? Fine. Let's do this then. Date, drop your weapon. I promise I'll put the fireworks on hold. I'll even release this woman.
He's lying, Date!
Don't do it!
Throw down your gun, Date. Ah, I see. You don't intend to take me up on my generous proposal?
Date!
You want to shoot me, is that it?
I mean,
Do
who
it.
wouldn't at this point?
But you only get one shot. You have to kill me with one bullet. If you don't, the fireworks show will begin in earnest. And I will blow this woman's brains into the sky. What will it be, Date? What will you do?
Oh boy. Okay, so question. Is there a right answer to this? I need to pick the right choice because I've got to go to sleep soon. Crap. I don't want to make the wrong choice. I can't afford to make the wrong choice at this point. I might have to look it up. Don't do it. Let's see. I guess I'll look it up for the sake of wrapping up the story. Let's try not. Yeah. Let's see what happens if we don't.
Well done. However, you aren't out of the woods yet. You have to throw your gun down, remember? You have 1 minute. If that weapon is still in your hands, I'll start the fireworks. And one more thing. If any of you move, I'll skip down to 0. Let's begin. Ready? 59. 58.
Date, look! It's that girl I told you about.
Aiba.
Date, I do not have much time. Listen carefully.
Okay, so it looks like this was the right choice.
I cannot escape this body. The surge of electricity shorted out my circuits. I cannot administer a paralyzing electric shock either. However, there is
The
another
self-destruct option, that's right.
Self-destruct.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I knew they were gonna bring that back.
Let us determine a code number.
Shit.
Command 41205.
I thought I would have to memorize that number.
If you issue this command, I will detonate.
No, that's still too dangerous. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first...
What is the second command?
How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Something that's not the truth. If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
Is your data stored in the cloud?
Unfortunately, that data has all been deleted. I am speaking to you using only local data.
Then, if your body is destroyed...
Correct. I will be destroyed as well.
10, 9,
Say it, Date.
6, 5,
Date, command!
2, 1. You are even more of an idiot than I thought.
Oh, he does
Do I
not
look like
even
the kind
know.
of man who keeps his promises?
He doesn't even know.
Now you get to see 5 fireworks. If you didn't drop your gun, it would have only been 1. You understand? After I dispose of this woman, I will pop their heads as well.
I think only one head is going to be popped.
I
Yeah, I think we know which
you
one.
did that. Fortunately for you, you won't have long to regret it. Yes. Yes. The burning in your eye. I see it now. Watch. Eyes open. Watch this woman die. See her brain burn like fireworks.
Aiba, can you hear me?
Yes,
We don't have a choice.
I know.
Command 41205.
Okay, Date.
I...
We must salute a fallen soldier? Can we get some 07s in the chat?
I hate you, Aiba. I hate you. and I never want to see you again.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
Like, this would be crying every
Listen.
time. That was a lot more morbid than I expected it to be. Everyone was just shook. I guess on the bright side, I can edit the fan wiki with how to do the end of the true ending.
Has Aiba always been in your left eye?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
I thought you'd be jealous.
Huh? Thank you so much, Uncle.
No, don't thank me. Thank my partner.
Mr. Falco. It is you, Falco. Right?
You shouldn't call me that. I am Kaname Date, MPD, Special Investigation Team Abyss. Sinker.
Move controller, please. What? Oh, my bad. Three months later. Kume Shrine.
Uncle, your left eye.
Oh, this? It's just a prosthetic. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, good.
As you can see, I'm great. Hop, hop, kangaroo goes hop.
I'm glad the surgery went well.
Yeah. The nanomachines went pew pew and bzz bzz and got rid of all the tumors. At least, that's what I think they sound like. I don't know, they're small. Anyway, everything is fine now. The doctor even said I can dance again.
That's the most important thing.
All thanks to the boss. She paid for the treatment. Can you believe it?
That's not exactly true. Boss didn't pay out of her pocket. It was a confidential transfer of funds from the main office. Iris knows everything about the original and new Cyclops serial killings now. Not just her. Hitomi, Mizuki, Ota, Moma. They all know. The higher-ups were willing to do anything to keep her from getting out. So in return for her silence, they agreed to pay for Iris's treatment.
Maybe I owe it to the shrine. I feel like I ate the fruit of immortality. In a dream somewhere.
Then I guess you're immortal, huh?
We'll see 50 years from now. The way you are now is more familiar for me anyway, so... My old uncle is back, you know? Besides, I don't care what you look like. You're always uncle to me.
Isn't that how it should be? To judge by our hearts and not by our appearance?
Based.
So I'm really that ugly, huh?
No. It's a rugged kind of handsome. Because of the memories. I wanted to come here with Uncle again.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Hat it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! Yay!
I don't know what I was doing.
By the way,
Yeah, it is late. It's almost 2
I
a.m.
don't have the answer to my question.
I used to stay
What
up this late
question?
during college.
When am I gonna hear good news from you two? When will Uncle be my dad?
I turned away without answering. I stared out into the distance and something caught my eye. Winter irises in full bloom.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, we still have a lot of people to see.
Yesterday, Iris was discharged from the hospital. Iris said that she wanted to see everyone who visited her. She's a little embarrassed to go by herself, so I promised I'd take her.
We also have to get home. Shovel Forge.
If you try it, I'm leaving.
I'm kidding. But we do have a date, don't we? The date we had 3 months ago isn't over yet. So
You're
let's
dating
go.
your uncle? That's kinda weird. Oh, the places we can go. Let's see. Well, chat, I might have to cut it here. It's pretty late. My family's trying to sleep, you know. I want to see this, but yeah, fine. Why not? It only makes sense. We've gotten this far.
I'm glad you finally got out of that hospital.
Thanks, boss.
Oh well, I wasn't gonna stream like that. This like end portion. I was just gonna tell people to just look it up on YouTube.
Why are you asking? You see me every day.
Are you gonna go to the club later?
Interested? But you're still a bit too young. I'll take you
Fine
when you're
then.
older. Promise.
The club.
Still thinking about her, huh?
No, not exactly.
Well, doesn't surprise me.
Faye said
You
her
two are
design was
great
cute.
partners.
Gauge your reaction
I
to the
wanna
final
ask you
scene. I
3
swear to
months
God, if I
ago,
cry at
when
2
we
a.m., I don't know
exchanged
what
our
I'm gonna
final
do.
words, I look like I do now. I wasn't in Dante's body, but Iba still obeyed me.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
You're underestimating the Wadjet system. Iba was no ordinary AI. She was human in so many ways, including the ability to see and think beyond the physical. She didn't need your voice or iris authentication or anything like that. She knew the real you and regarded you as her master. That's why she followed your command, despite looking completely different. I think maybe she knew your soul, Dante.
Boss, I gotta ask. Why didn't you tell me about what happened 6 years ago?
Well, when Shoko's corpse was found, I didn't think it had anything to do with the Cyclops killer. I thought the culprit was Rohan Kumakura, remember? And he committed suicide a year before. I never thought that he was swapping bodies. And the other person responsible for the original Cyclops serial killings was locked up in Fuchu, making it impossible for Saito or Rohan to be involved. So, I didn't tell you. Besides, the sync machine being used to swap bodies is a national secret. I was ordered to never reveal that information to anyone under any circumstances.
So that's why you kept me in the dark?
Yeah. By the way, Date, I have a gift for you.
A gift?
Is it your
Close
phone
your
number?
eyes.
It is, I was told. Closing my eyes. Is it the AI ball? It's sunlight.
Don't worry, it's just some knockout gas.
Huh?
What?
You're going to experience something incredible. That's my present to you.
Why?
Shh. Sweet dreams, Date.
Do I even want to know? Drugs. Drugs indeed. Oh, what?
This is the sync room. Pewter?
It's our favorite inspector!
Was it, Kaniza?
It's Kagami! Kaniza, where did you even get that from? Only the first 2 letters are the same. Literally 2/3 of the name is totally different.
Gets me every time.
I did not. But I did use the sync chair.
For what?
Something. Am I not allowed to be here?
Fair
Of course
point.
not. You should have been arrested 3 months ago.
Peter was working with Renju, or to be precise, Saito, inside of Renju. He was leaking confidential information to him. Peter also helped Rohan inside the body of number 89 escape. Peter was immediately punished and fired from the force.
Yes, I was arrested. I'm eating awful meals every awful day in an equally awful detention facility.
Then how are you here?
I wonder.
Don't act dumb.
Date, it's okay. Boss brought him here.
She did. Why?
She told us not to tell you.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm sort of like his handler now. I'm supposed to be an inspector, but I was the only person qualified for this job. Kind of pathetic, isn't it?
Don't worry. She's with the boss. She's safe. Everything that the boss did, she did for you. Ask her about it. She truly cares about you, you know. That's why she kept silent about what happened 6 years ago.
I am so confused.
You were once an assassin. If your secret ever got out, your life would be effectively over. But the boss protected you by hiding your past. I don't think she wanted you to leave her alone. Now, who is she to you? Anyway, now that this is done, I'll excuse myself.
Iris, what happened to Boss?
She went home. She said she needed to do something in Kabukicho.
She left?
Anyway, forget about that. Let's play!
Play?
Shovel Forge.
Oh my god. I left Iris in the car. Figured that she didn't want to see him. I parked the car a little ways down. She doesn't know that I'm here.
I see your face has improved. This one doesn't make me so angry.
Night Star. It's not his son's face, I guess. I don't know who told him, but he must know about the switch.
What did you come here for?
I want to ask you something.
That's a strange question to ask a man in his own home.
I just thought prison would suit you better.
Don't you know the law? No one can touch me.
Even though we both know you committed a crime.
Indeed. 18 years ago. And I was not the one who killed Monica Iwai. That was my son, Saito.
But you hired the Kumakuras to hide the body.
The statute of limitations for improper handling of a corpse is 3 years. I did what I did to protect my son. I hardly think that is a sin. Are you familiar with Article 105 of the Penal Code? Relatives of those who have committed crimes cannot be prosecuted for evidence tampering or obstruction of justice.
I hate it when people know their rights.
That's ridiculous.
I agree. If I were still a congressman, I might think about changing it.
That's right. You're not a politician anymore. The media has already begun tearing you to pieces.
Yes. Soon I won't be able to live in this country anymore. I'll retire to an island somewhere and live the rest of my days in leisure.
Be careful, So. There are a lot of people out there who have a grudge against you. People who will follow you to the ends of the earth.
That's none of your concern. Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Oh my god, I feel like we don't even have time for this. I legit have to, like, go to sleep. Like, it's almost 2 a.m. I think I might have to just turn in. Maybe I could like record my reaction to the rest of it and upload it. Like, I legitimately feel like I'm gonna go to sleep. Also, like, my family's trying to sleep in this house. Like, I'm already playing a dangerous game by staying up this late. I know I'm so close, but it's just... there's just so much dialogue to go through, I just don't know if I can... I don't know if I can do this. Really, like... I'm so tired beyond compare that even if I did get to the end, I wouldn't really be able to react to it properly because I'm so tired.
the way, did you ever meet number 89?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever see his face?
No.
Like, it's
Why?
gonna take forever to upload this
No
episode
reason.
anyway.
I've been studying for the past 3 months. I've learned a lot about the explosion of the chemical plant in Kawasaki.
If you do stop, at least do a special stream.
It was caused by you and Rohan, the chairman of the Kumakuras at the time.
I'll try to figure something out for tomorrow. How
As
about
you
that?
know, my son Saito was abnormal. With all of the awful things that my son did. I used my money to cover it up. But that got increasingly expensive, you see. One day, 9 years ago, Saito called me.
Dad, I thought of a plan. A foolproof plan to make us rich.
The chemical plant explosion plan.
So he
To help
was
ensure that the
behind it.
casino in Kawasaki would be extraordinarily profitable.
It was Saito's idea.
True. My son was born with an abnormal mind. But if I had never been involved with Monica in the first place, perhaps he wouldn't have ended up losing control completely. As soon as he drove his knife into Monica, something awakened in him.
Yeah,
In the
so we're
end,
gonna do
That's what led to his
special mini stream
destructive,
tomorrow then.
violent plan.
Because
You sound like
I
you're blaming
cannot stay up
yourself.
later. Like,
Perhaps.
I just can't. I am wanting it to be like this, but that's just how it goes. Well, sorry to end things like this. We're so close to the end, but that's just how it is. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to follow my Twitch channel in the description below so you can tune in when I'm live next, which is gonna be probably the same day that this video is going up. This has been a really fun experience, and join me next time, not necessarily for more Somnium files, although the special stream will be uploaded. It'll be probably like a half hour to an hour long video. But join me Friday when we start our live Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I'll see you guys in the next video.